everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is finally March! Woohoo! Woohoo! So, going along with the end of a month, it is time for another favorites video. So I have one of those for you today. Release. Thank you. So I have one of those for you today. But I'm very excited, guys. At the time that you're watching this, I get married this weekend, March 11th, and I am very, very excited. Pretty much everything is done, so I just have a couple little things, like my eyebrows need to be done, my dress really needs to be steamed. I have to pack all of Nala's stuff, all of our stuff for our honeymoon, and she's going to stay with my mom. But it's gonna be awesome, and I'm really excited, so keep your eye out on my social media for pictures, and I will be posting a video every Tuesday. I have pre-recorded some videos for while I'm on my honeymoon, so I hope you guys do enjoy those. And anyway, let's do some favorites. I apologize for Nala, she is very needy, aren't you? Alright, so the first category I have is beauty, and I honestly don't have that many beauty things this month because I honestly just haven't been using anything really new or exciting, but I did find some stuff in my cabinet that I have been kind of trying out again, so I wanted to show those to you today. So the first one is these beauty blenders, and these are the e.l.f. brand, and I've used these kind before, like in this little shape, and I didn't really like it, to be honest. And what I think the reason why was because I was wetting it, because I read that you are supposed to wet it before you like put foundation so it doesn't like stay inside the sponge. But then it wasn't sticking to my skin with all the water that was on it. So I basically got another set from Blake this year for Christmas, and I gave it another shot. And this time, I haven't been using any water on them. I've just been using them just as they are. And they have worked so nicely on my skin. Like, I feel like it just makes my foundation so nice. And the pack that I got was like a pack of 3, so it came with the black, the gray, and the white, but the white is like very dirty right now. But I just feel like they blend so well, and I use them every day now, so they're super nice. Before I was just wearing like the little cosmetic circles, but these I feel like are, I don't know, I feel like because they're denser, maybe, they like just make my, like, they don't make me cake as much, and they just have like better texture, I guess is the right word. But I really like these, and again, they're from e.l.f., so I definitely say check them out if you're looking for something to help with caking or anything with your skin. I really, really like them. The next item I have for you guys is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I can't remember if I even put this in my favorites last month because I just have so much on my mind right now. But I don't want to talk about it again if I did, but I've been using this for a while now. I saw it from Zoella's Instagram when she did like a collab with them, and I was like, I should really try that because I have long eyelashes, and I really like trying different mascaras because, how do I put this? If it's not a good mascara and it gets in my eyelashes fall in my eye, it is very painful because they are very long. But it's very painful if like I'm using like a mascara that doesn't work very well, and then my eyelashes, like when I try to wipe them off at the end of the night, kind of like fall in my eye. It really hurts. So this one I've found is really good at keeping my eyelashes out of my eyes, and it also gives me like a really nice fan effect. Like, it makes my eyes look really big, and it's honestly so good. It's waterproof, so you do have to use like makeup remover wipes or something to get it off. Like, I was for a while just like really scrubbing it in the shower, but even then I still couldn't get all of it off. It is like very, very tough, which is nice, but also hard to get off. But I like this mascara, so if you're looking for one, this is a good one to use. Next, I have this Coco Shea Coconut Seriously Soft Body Lotion from Bath and Body Works. This was another one that I got from my bridal shower. It came with the scrub that I talked about last month, and it's so nice, honestly. I keep it on my nightstand, and I use it like on my hands. It feels really nice, and I sometimes put it on like my legs and stuff after I shave in the shower. But it's like, it's just so rich and like very nourishing, it feels like, if that makes sense. And it doesn't have that like residuey feeling after it. Like, it just makes your skin so soft. Like, you know when you put on lotion and there's just like a long, just like a sticky sensation? This does not have that. It is such a good lotion, and I love it. That is all. Next, I have some puppy products for you guys, since this is my first month with Nala. So the first one that I have is this, and it is a bone, but basically it has this keychain on it, and the bone, you just twist the side off, and you can put in like your trash bags for if you have to take them on walks and stuff, which for us living in an apartment, we definitely do have to take her on walks. There's no backyard really for her to run around in quite yet. So this has worked so nicely. When I used to take my previous dog for walks, just like trying to carry the trash bags was so difficult. I would like tie them around his collar and just like try to find anything I could do, because like if I didn't have pockets or anything, I would just be like in so much trouble. So this is so nice, and then when you have your keys, it literally just clips right on, and it is perfect. So I love it very, very much, and I would highly recommend it if you have a puppy or a dog that you have to take on frequent walks. It is very, very good. And I got that from Target. Amazing. Next is the Clorox urine remover for stains and odors. This is the best cleaner I think I have ever used in my adult life. Every time that she goes to the bathroom on the floor, every time, especially on the carpet, I spray this, and it is literally like it never happened. Like, I'm looking at the carpet right now, and you can't even tell where she's peed on it previously, because it just all is the same color, and you cannot smell it, or at least I hope you can't smell it. I hope I haven't gone like nose blind, but I have like 6 people staying here next weekend, so hopefully this stuff really works with the smells. But I think it is so good, and I also got this from Target. So if you have a dog or a cat, this would be the best chemical I would suggest using for cleaning up any pee or poop on the floor, even on sheets or like towels. This is a great, great product to use. So it's the Clorox urine remover for stains and odors. Lastly, for Nala is I have these treats called Buddy Trainers. They're fun, healthy, and tasty, it says, but they're little training chews. I'm going to be honest and say Nala, she loves these, but like after a while she just like will not eat them anymore, because she's such a princess. But they're really cute. They're these little tiny training chews, and they're only 1 calorie per chew. So they're really good for training her. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and get another pack of these, but in a different flavor, so that way when I'm training her, I can just switch it up and she's not like getting the same taste over and over again, if that makes sense. Because these are really healthy. The ingredients are chicken liver, barley flour, ground oats, vegetable glycerin, ground flaxseed, potato flour, pea starch, maple syrup, phosphoric acid, salt, blah 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 blah. But they are like, the first ingredient is chicken liver, and they've really been helping her. She's only she'll be 9 weeks old by the time you watch this video, and she already knows sit, she knows lay down, and she also is learning her name and what the word no means. So it's definitely been a struggle, but we're working with her, and she's doing really great so far. And we also use these as well when she goes to the bathroom to teach her where she's supposed to go potty. So these are really, really good for any puppies or dogs that you are working with. Yeah. So next I have my shows and my movies that I have been binge watching. So the first one is Gossip Girl, and honestly guys, this is like my guilty pleasure, because I personally would never do some of the things that they do on this show, and it can be a little bit crazy sometimes. but it's so addicting, and the characters, there's just so many that I really, really like. My favorite to start was Jenny, and then my favorite became Blair. And Blair and I are honestly complete opposites. Like, couldn't get more opposite than the two of us. But I just think she's literally hilarious, and I like, her scenes are some of my favorites to watch because she's just so funny. And I started it, I want to say at the beginning of February, and I'm already on season 3, but like each episode is like 45 minutes. So I've definitely been watching my fair share of Gossip Girl. But if you haven't watched it before, it's basically about like Manhattan's elite, like the rich people basically of New York. And their lives, which is really interesting to watch. It's a scripted show, it's not reality, and it came out a while back. Like, this came out when I was in middle school, and I was never really into it back then, but I was like, oh, I'll just give it a shot now, and I've really, really, really liked it. So I would say it's a good show to watch. Again, mature content, so if you are under the age of like 15, probably, I would say probably wait till you're a little bit older. There's sex, there's drugs, there's alcohol, so it's definitely not for the faint of heart, I would say, but use your discretion. It's a really good show, and it's very, very addicting, so I'm just gonna warn you now. The next movie I have is The Greatest Showman, and that movie was so good, and I don't remember when I saw it, to be honest. I may have seen it in January because I know, didn't it come out in December? I think it came out on Christmas, but I honestly was not expecting that much from that movie. But then when I saw it, and I was just blown away. Like, even from the opening number, they just really grab your attention, and the soundtrack has been being played in our house so much. It's so good. I would definitely recommend watching it if you haven't already, and I believe it comes out on DVD on like March 20th. So it should be out on like iTunes and stuff soon, but it's really, really good. And if you're not really into musicals, I know a ton of people who aren't, and they still loved it. So it was just a really, really, really great movie. So yeah, I really love The Greatest Showman, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. The last show / movie I have for you guys is The Good Place, and that is the show that Blake and I have been watching together this month, and we actually only watched the one that's on Netflix. I think it's like season 1, but I think that the new season is on now. But it's a really good show. It stars Kristen Bell, who's one of my favorites, and it's basically about a girl named Eleanor who goes to the good place, which is like basically heaven, but she realizes that she actually doesn't belong there. She belongs in the bad place, and it's basically about her trying to learn how to be good, and basically like what's happening in the good place, and it's really, really interesting. We finished the first season, and we're waiting for the second season to come on. But it's really good, and I just love Kristen Bell. It's occasionally pretty cheesy, I'm not gonna lie, but it's interesting, and I really like it. So if you want to check it out, I would say it's definitely a good show to try. So that is The Good Place. So the last thing I have for you guys is something that I bought for our honeymoon, and we are going to the beach, and I won't be disclosing the location right now. I'm going to be talking about it probably in the future, but I'm kind of sad because I was so excited for a beach vacation, and then I found out that where we're going is going to be in like the 50s and the 60s while we're there. I think there's 2 days where like the high is 70, and it's like, oh my gosh, excuse me. And it's like, oh my gosh, 70 was so exciting. But I'm still bringing my cover-ups because I think that they'll probably have a heated pool or a jacuzzi, and I can also wear them over like some pants, and I think it'll go really good with the beachy theme. So I got these cover-ups from Amazon actually, and they were pretty cheap. I want to say they were like $12 to $16. The first one I got is this one, and it says, "Who said unicorns can't surf?" And it's in this really pretty like Tiffany blue color, which is actually our wedding colors, so it's so perfect. But I just think it's adorable, and it's like a big comfy cover up, and I am so excited to wear it. I think it'll be so comfy. So I have that ready to go for our trip, and then I also have another one It's this white one, and whoop, upside down. It says salty hair, coconut oil, big waves, hot sun. Although it won't be a hot sun, but you know, we'll just pretend. But I think that it's so cute, and it was like super cheap, and I'll be honest and say the material, I'm not sure, I haven't washed it yet. It seems kind of like the material, you know, where like it gets those fuzzies. But I'm hoping that it doesn't, because they just look really, really comfortable. And even for that price, if it does get a little fuzzy after a couple washes, these are so perfect for sleepwear. So I'm really excited, and I think it's a really good investment. And I will also link these down in the description box. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you so much for watching as usual. Tune in next week. I will be on my honeymoon, but again, I will be pre-recording and uploading those videos for you guys. So I hope that you enjoy them, and wish me luck. I get married on Sunday. Bye! Have a great week. Well, it is... Ow! Nala, put it to choice. Oh no, I forgot one. Okay. Oh, my neighbors are watching me recording a video, and I feel very awkward right now. Anyways. Hi. The next item I have for you guys is... No. Okay, I'm gonna repeat that.